Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you do get notified every time that I upload a video. And if you're a current subscriber, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about something that most people don't know exists, and it's 30 minutes from Myrtle Beach. If you're familiar with the area, you may and may not heard of a town called Conway, South Carolina. In Conway, South Carolina, there is a farm called the L.W. Paul Living History Farm. They do, every Saturday they do their thing for families at 10 a.m. If you've never been there, it's very interesting. My son went on a field trip there before we moved back to West Virginia. It was like his first and last field trip there at the beach. I didn't know this farm ever existed, and I've been going to South Carolina since I was 10 years old. So for about 38 years, I've been going to South Carolina, and I never knew this farm existed until his field trip. Yeah, so they do guided farm tours every Saturday at 10 a.m. excluding annual farm events and county holidays. The tours are free and last approximately 1 hour. Just a little history about the farm, and I will try to insert pictures from the farm if I can. I'm kind of new to editing, so I'm still working on trying to figure out how to do all that. So, a little bit about the farm. Larry Paul, a local businessman with a rich farming heritage in Horry County, offered to fund the construction of a family farm to decipher farm and domestic life in Horry County from 1900 to 1955. Mr. Paul's vision was to provide Horry County and the museum with a facility to educate future generations about the life in Horry County. During the first half of the 20th century, in 2006, Horry County Council designated 17 acres of land for use by the Horry County Museum as the L.W. Paul Living History Farm. Visitors to the farm will have the opportunity to sample everyday life of a Horry County farm family living during this era. When we went, they was doing sausage that they had made there on the farm. They also do on the guided tour. They show you like the tobacco house where they'd hang tobacco. I don't think they grow tobacco there anymore and sell it. They used to at one time. When the kids went, I don't know if they do it on the guided tours or not, but on the field trip, the kids got to dig up some potatoes, and they got to tour the family house. They got to see the outhouse. They got to see the smokehouse. They saw all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's a huge thing that they walk through. And it's very interesting, and they do keep your attention through the whole thing. We didn't really get to go to the gift shop. Like I said, it was a field trip. They do have picnic tables and some restrooms there's a church when you first walk in, and that's usually where you start out, is at the church. But if you come out from the church, you'll see bathrooms and some picnic tables. Let's see, then it says guests on this working farm will be able to observe activities that would have been done in commonplace on traditional family farms. Events at the farm change with the seasons, so check in with us on us throughout the year to see what's happening here. As the farm year progresses, events and demonstrations change to interpret the activities that take place on the farm annually. So when we went, it was in between August and the end of October. So at that time, like I said, they had tobacco hanging to dry because they just harvested some tobacco. And they also were digging up potatoes. They were harvesting some meat. I'm not sure what kind. I can't remember what kind of meat they might have had. Just slaughtered some pigs and maybe a cow. And they also have chickens and turkeys on this farm. Like I said, it's been about 5 years since we've been there. So they could have changed some of the animals that are there. The mission, the L.W. Paul Living History Farm was established with the mission to preserve and protect the materials and objects relating to the history and culture of the Horry County farm family in the period of 1900 to 1955, and to teach the history of the Horry County farm family through interpretive displays in a working traditional farm setting. Then on Get Involved, the museum encourages everyone to get involved in that. Like I said, if you have kids, they do let kids do little things. Like I said, the field trip, the kids got to dig up potatoes and help the farmer dig up the potatoes and put them in the wheelbarrow. Volunteers are needed to cultivate the farm garden, assist with children's programs, maintain the site, and even document oral histories about the farm and farm life in Horry County. Volunteers are invited to join Friends of the Horry County Museum, and you can stop by the museum at 805 Main Street in Conway, South Carolina to fill out an application, or call the museum at 843-915-5320, and I will try to link the website down below, and I will also try to insert some pictures. Like I said, I'm new to this whole editing, so I'm not really sure. I'll have to sit down and work with it and see if I can get some pictures inserted into certain areas of the video. But that's going to be all for today. Also, too, if you haven't been to Conway and you do go to Myrtle Beach, and also at this farm, pets are not permitted at the farm. So if you go on vacation with your pets and you have your pets with you, you can't take your pet there with you. That's one thing that they do not allow, is pets. But other than that, like I said, there is no charge to go to the farm. It is free. They do include the kids, take you through a guided tour through the farm, and just go over the events and stuff, and they do very good. They do keep your attention through the whole thing. So, like I said, that's all for this video. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you in the next one.